What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Farm and Land with Brand right here on Tribal Acres. So on today's video, I'm going to be giving y'all a pig update on our piglets. Also on the piglets that we have before them, the big group that we have of the 26. I'm going to give you an update as what we've been doing for transferring from paddock to pasture, and then from weaning to training pens. So come and join us today.
Here on Tribal Acres. Here on Tribal Acres. Here on Tribal Acres. Here on Tribal Acres.
What's up, guys? So yeah, on today we're actually going to talk a little bit about our piglets and our older piglets that we moved as well. Kind of the process that we've went through the past few days and last week. So as you guys know, our piglets were in here with mamas, with our mama sows, our Berkshire mama sows. As you can see, they are no longer in here. We caught them and moved them just last week and transferred them over to the grow up pen training pens. This is really our pens that we use for electric wire training. They do already get some training in here just because we have to run the wires for our sows so they don't tear up this fence here. But we had to wean them, so they were 8 weeks old, so we went ahead and pulled them so that we could wean them. So that's always a fun job, trying to take the piglets from the mamas, especially when they are a little bit protective. It takes a couple people to actually do it successfully. One of the main things that really helps with it, which we don't have, so we have to kind of, you know, create our own things, is a push board. It kind of helps separate the sows from the piglets in order to actually catch them, to move them out. But we have a few things that we use for push boards that aren't exactly push boards. But okay, so piglets were in there. Let's take you to where we moved them to. All right, guys, so you guys have seen these pens before. Nothing special, bunch of pallets just creating a big old square. So all right, so piglet training pen. Yeah, it doesn't ever get grass most of the time, especially this time of year, because piglets are usually always in it. But they're only in here for about usually a month after weaning, maybe 2 months max, and that's just to get them to reach the point of around 50 pounds, around that area, maybe 40 to 50, kind of depending on. There's always going to be some pigs that are lacking in weight, but we'll just move them as a group. But of course, this is this whole area here is all designated just for even these small piglets. We had our 26 piglets in here. Before we moved those piglets out, we closed this off, put those piglets in there. After we first moved them, we did tag them. They got tagged, and we kept one boar out of here. If you guys can see, he's right here. Just walk through there. He's got the double ear tag, so we double any of our boars that we ever keep. We run a double tag on it. So we're actually going to be keeping him to breed with some of our Measham Berkshire sows. So it ended up being a 3/4 Berkshire piglet that we ended up getting out of it, and then we were keeping one of our Measham Berkshire boars to breed with our Berkshire sows, so that we get the same thing, but we're not doing any cross breeding, making sure we're keeping it, you know, totally different family lines. We don't want to keep anything together or confuse anything like that. So yeah, these piglets are in here. As you guys know, we run electrical wires. It goes all the way around the pens. This is to train them to the electrical wire before they get moved to the paddocks. So that is what they're in right now, is their training process, and it was their weaning process. They've been in here for a few days now, so they're already doing really well. They haven't been crying for milk for a while, and they don't cry a whole lot actually when you do move them, because they've already been on grain. They've been eating with their moms on grain for, you know, a couple weeks before we even ever move them out. So we already see they're all consuming grain well, and they're all doing well, all super healthy. Actually, all of them are all around the same size. There's not any runts that are left. There's I think there's 10 or 11 total piglets. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I'm sorry, 8 total piglets that we have. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 10. Yeah, 10. I was right. Sorry. 10 total piglets. Actually, no, I was right. 11, guys. Sorry, they're all hiding. They're all hiding behind each other and stuff back in there, and it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, I was right. First time I was right. Duh. Second guessing myself. Anyways, so 11 piglets that we got from them two. We only had one other one pass on us after like the first week. We're pretty sure that one of them, the sows, stepped on it and kind of killed it. And sometimes that happens, unfortunately. They're so big that they don't know where they're stepping sometimes, and they will accidentally catch one of their babies just right, and they can end up killing them. So we're pretty sure that's what happened by how the pig looked. And he was still alive when we actually found him, but he was kind of like out of it and couldn't really walk. So we don't know if it damaged its spine, but it ended up passing the next day on us. So anyways, these piglets are in here now. They got tagged, put in here. We castrated the rest of the males, other than the one boar that we're keeping, so that we can grow it out. But yeah, my favorite piggy out of this group is definitely the orange pig. It's crazy how two black and white pigs produce an orange pig, but hey, it happens with Berkshire sometime, and I don't know, that pigs are super cute. So anyways, I'm gonna go show you guys where the new batch of piglets just got moved out to the paddocks. All right, guys, so we're out here at the paddocks. If you guys want to see, these are the piglets. If you guys haven't seen them since probably the last video I think we did of them, how big they've gotten. There is one in here. You can see them right there, her right there. She is absolutely massive compared to the rest of them. But they are all out here. Like I said, as this time of year, we don't get a lot of rain. And any grass that was already in here when we moved them in, they've already eaten. So yeah, but they still have access to tons of stuff, and they won't get moved to the next paddock here for a little while. But we're letting that one grow back up some so we can move them into some fresher grass. But yeah, these are the piglets, guys. They're all doing really well. 26 of them, only one's a boar. We're actually he's actually out here right now, so we'll move him out later when he gets a little bit bigger. But right now he's in here with all the rest of the Michon Berkshires, and he is doing well too. But yeah, they're all out here in the paddock right next to JL, Boris, and Jagger. Some of our steers have been getting really big here lately, so they'll actually be ready for processing not too far from now. They're pushing close to the high 7s, 800 pounds maybe, but I don't know, it might be hard to tell on the camera, but they have gotten really big and they're doing really well too. But they're still out here in this pasture eating grass and having themselves a good old time. I actually created this shade area for them. Sorry, I know, bunny trail. I actually created a shade area for them because we didn't have any shade out in this pasture, no trees, and I had something built up here with some posts and had like a shade cloth, but it ended up kind of getting destroyed. And this is our drive lane to actually get to these paddocks through here and to the pastures and to the end of this pasture all the way down there. But we don't really go down that far anymore, and even if we do go down that way, we can just really walk over these lines, and we can remove these lines. So we just put 2 strands with the gate hooks on them, and there's 2 more down there, so we can just pop them off and move them if we need to get through. But I wanted to create a good shaded area for them so that they actually had better shade, because the shade cloth area wasn't working well at all, and it was too small. And at the time we had a lot more calves in here than that. But with these 3, it helps create a ton of shade all day long with these overhanging trees in here. So I did that. So just never shared that, so I think I share it now. But anyways, as you can see, piglets out here in the paddock doing great. They're going to grow out really nice. They're already doing really, really well. They've been growing out really well. We only have, I think, 2 runts in the batch, one that actually is a real runt. And we usually keep the runt for a while and raise it. And we do try and keep it as eventually we do usually get rid of them, but we keep them usually a couple months longer than we would a normal pig, so anywhere between 7 to 8 months, and then they'll actually hit their grow out weight. You don't get as great as yield on them at first because they don't grow as fast as the rest of them, but we make sure we take the extra time to actually grow them out. That way they can actually be used for food still, but they're not being, you know, neglected. So we do that for them. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to share with you guys the transfers that we've done from paddock to, from training pen to paddock, and they've been moving over, probably over that way some, maybe next. I'm into that grassy area paddock over there. But yeah, it worked out really well for us. All the piglets are doing well. Want to give you guys an update. We got a bunch of pigs growing up right now. Got those 11 out there, these 26 out here, and then of course we still got some of our other pigs that are all ready and good to go. But we'll just keep feeding them right now because they're still here. But we still have a good bit of our bigger pigs left too. But anyways, guys, I hope this video you enjoyed, and yeah, I'm trying to get these guys. They're still a little scary or a little skittish. They do get better over time, but as you can see, if I walk in there, they'll eventually, once you stand still, they will come around you. But just wanted you guys to get a good look at them. See the little runt right here? She is a sweetie, but she is a small one. But just so you know how the electrical training works, we haven't had a pig escape since we put them in here. So by them being in that pen for a month and growing to get a little bit bigger, learning the wire and training them to it, they don't ever question the fencing. We haven't had a single pig go under the wire, through the wire at all. They know that that's their boundary. They don't touch it, they respect it, and it keeps them contained, and they don't have any issues with it. And you know, so you don't have to think of they're getting shocked all the time. They get shocked a couple of times when they first learn it, but once they learn it, the pig's not going to constantly touch a wire over and over again, because he knows that, okay, I can't go past this boundary or else I get shocked. It's just an alert signal, or a signal that teaches them that they don't go past it. So it works really well for us, and I know a lot of people use it. And even our water trough system that we've been running with the wire too has been working great. Our pigs don't get in the water and wallow, and everything else. So it works really well for us. We've been running it, like I said, here for the past probably 3 months, and it has worked great for us. But yeah, these are cute little piggies right now. Let's see, you want to see the little piggy? She took off. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video on piglet update and what's going on here at the farm with our pigs. And I'll see you guys next time right here on another episode of Farm and Land with Brand, right here on Tribal Acres. See you guys.